One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl GhETtooo Precious. So yeah, we back at it again with another video. You already know how we do. We slick with it. So anyway guys, today's video is basically a gin and talk. It's a new series that I'm starting on my channel. So let me just sip some gin and then I'm gonna tell you guys all about the new series. Right, so in this series basically guys, we're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about everything, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about relationships, past and new. We're gonna talk about friendship, past and new. We're gonna do some story times. We're gonna spill some what? Some teasers. So y'all don't want to miss this. Y'all don't want to miss this series, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to miss this. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into today's video, and I'm gonna stop swiveling my chair and I'm gonna tell you guys what it's about. So today's video is about working in the ghetto. The ghetto. Oh, I need to drink my gin already because I'm already having anxiety thinking about how ghetto how ghetto working used to be and how it still is. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. What can you do? So I got this video idea from Adela Patron. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. Like, she's just so down to earth, and I thought, you know what, we're gonna be in lockdown for a while. I mean, people keep on saying it's gonna be a month, but let's face it, it could be longer than that. It could be a year at this rate. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, the vlogs, maybe guys, I'm gonna have to stop them because I'm running out of things to vlog. Like, for how long can someone vlog? Oh, I'm in my house now. Oh, I'm back in my house now. My boyfriend's calling me. Okay guys, so we're all up close and personal. So let's get into the working in the ghetto. Okay, let me tell you guys some stories. Let me spill some tea about my working life, how it's gone, how it's going, and all of that. So right now, as many of you know, I am a pharmacist. I've been a pharmacist now for, I feel like my camera's not straight and that's really annoying me. It is wonky. Okay, you know, right now I am a pharmacist. I currently work in pharmacy. So I work 9 to 5 literally as a pharmacist, and then on Wednesdays, that's my day off, and I film YouTube videos. I'm a content creator on Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays. So I literally, my only day off is never. It's never at the moment, but yeah, we'll get to that. So my first ever job that I had when I was younger, I wrote some notes, so I'm gonna keep on looking down at my phone. So my first ever job that I had when I was younger, I wrote down a list of the jobs that I've had. So let me get into it. Let's get into this. Let's spill some teasers. So the first ever job that I had, which was literally the ghetto, and you wouldn't think it was because it was actually a pretty good job to say it was my first. I was 16. I just finished my GCSEs and I got my results, and I was like, you know what, I could do with some extra money because I've always been somebody that's quite independent. And if you ask my mother and my father, like, I've always been like, nah mom, it's okay, I'll get that myself. And even when she's giving me money, I've been like, no, it's okay, I can pay for it myself. And sometimes, occasionally, if she's really insistent, I've taken her money and my money, and that's how I do half the things that I used to do when I was younger. Like, I was really hardworking. So and I still am. My first job was with Ireland, and I got that literally, I applied the day I got my GCSEs, like I said, and then I got a job interview literally a day later, and then I got the job that same day. And that was super exciting. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be working for River Island. River Island is one of the best companies. I'm gonna get discount, yada yada yada. And guys, that job, right, do you know what it is? When I first started it, let me put my gym down again. When I first started it, I was like, let me gloss my lips because there ain't enough gloss on these lips.
There are 10 Premier League matches.
I'm serious, I don't care about Premier League. Okay. So yeah. So River Island was an exciting opportunity, and I was super excited to be working for one of the biggest high street retailers, because you know, I was 16, I didn't really have a lot of money, and that was my first job. So I was like, you know what, I've made it, mama, I've made it. I'm getting discount now, I'm getting 60% off, mama. And yeah, like, do you know what, that job was pretty exciting in the sense of discount. But the reason why it was the ghetto, the reason why it was the ghetto is because literally some of y'all are crazy. I need to wear a t-shirt that says everybody's crazy. And I've just realized that I've never had a job that's not customer service related. And that's why none of the jobs I've had, even including the one I have now, have ever brought me peace and happiness. I'm not saying I hate working, but some of y'all are crazy. And River Island was really annoying in the sense that, like, you had to look prim and proper all the time. As well. So, you know, back then I wasn't really into the whole makeup and looking cute 24/7 vibe. Like, I was very much like, wake up, get out of the house and go. That was me. I didn't care about all this eyelashes, and I just didn't have time. I just didn't have time. And you had to look done up all the time. And with River Island, like, I was getting the bus there, guys, and it was taking me literally an hour to get to work. Funny story, so one time I actually went to work and I was late, so I missed the bus and I was late, and I was like, oh, I really need to get to work, because they were really focused on you being punctual, because obviously we had like these huddles at the beginning of work. And oh, I need to drink again because I'm getting so many traumatic memories of this job. So yeah, we had to have these like team huddles where we had to basically talk about like targets and stuff like that. And that was the first time I'd ever dealt with targets. So I was like, look, I'm just here for some part-time money. I'm not here to really be selling clothes on a regular basis. Like, it's not my end goal. But they wanted you to take it seriously, which fair enough, I understand. So I was late to work one day, and the bus went past me, and I was running, and I missed the bus, and I thought, I'm gonna have to get to work somehow. Rang my dad, and he was like, Maita, I'm not home yet, I can't take you. Rang my brother, he didn't pick up, because at that age I think he was still like young, and he still had his own life, and he wasn't trying to be chauffeuring me everywhere, even though that's the reason my mom got his car for him. But anyway, it is what it is. Love you, bro, if you're watching this. So yeah, I called a taxi because I thought, you know what, I get taxis quite a bit, how bad can it be? I called a taxi and I was like, I need to get a taxi to work, I'm late to work. The taxi driver was like, okay, where are you going? And I was like, I'm going to Leeds, basically, because White Rose is in Leeds, and as you guys know, I'm from Wakefield. I'm from the ghetto. No, I'm joking, Wakefield's not the ghetto, but I'm from Wakefield. And yeah, so the taxi driver was like, oh, that's a bit far. And I was like, please, I'm late to work, I need to get to work. So the taxi comes now. Tell me how, guys, I spent £16. £16. This is the ghetto. I spent £16 in a taxi that day, and my hourly rate at the time was £4 and 10 pence, because that's what minimum wage used to be. All of you younger subscribers of mine, right, all of you girls that be DMing me saying you love my videos, deep it, y'all are getting £7. I used to get £4.10 an hour, and it was stress. So yeah, I got £4.10 an hour, and my shift was 4 hours. So if you guys can calculate, I literally spent my wage before I got to work. So my taxi was £16, my lunch was £4 that day, my dinner, sorry, because I had to eat something because I hadn't eaten the whole day like an idiot, and I spent 20 something pound that day, and my taxi fare came up to £16. So yeah, I laugh now, but it was very traumatic, very traumatic. So yes, River Island was okay from the discount, but the customers, y'all are crazy. Boxing Day, I remember I worked one Boxing Day, and oh my gosh, like, I literally had the job of putting stuff back onto the like hangers and the shelves after customers had come and basically thrown it on the floor. And some of y'all are crazy. Like, I spent 8 hours that day picking up clothes off the floor. Like, I was like, you know what, even my ancestors didn't have to go. My to not go through this, through the hardship of coming to the UK so I can be picking up clothes like some damn, you know what I mean. So yeah guys, that job was ghetto. Anyway, I'm getting very emotional. Let me sip my gin again. So the next job that I had, this video is going to be unfiltered, unedited. Literally, I'm just going to give you as it is, just going to spill the tea. That's how gin and talk's going to be from now on, guys. So the next job that I had, I wrote this down, I feel like I'm getting drunk from this gin already, was Liverpool FC. So I quit River Island because it wasn't working. They were making me do overtime. Y'all are crazy, and it was effing up my mental health. And at that time I had really bad depression and anxiety, but we're going to get into that another day. So anyway, so I then moved to Liverpool to uni. And some of my friends, the girls that I'm still friends with now, that I lived with, they were like, oh, you should apply for Liverpool FC, you know, it's quite good, it's hospitality, and you get paid literally, I think we got paid like a week after, which wasn't too bad, and minimum wage had gone up then, so minimum wage for that job was about £7, I believe we got an hour. Yeah, so that was exciting. So I moved to Liverpool, started at Liverpool FC. Again, customer service. Some of y'all are crazy. I hated it. I actually hated it. I dreaded going to shifts. I think at one point they even fired me. Funny story. So I dreaded going to shifts so much. I would book the shifts, think of the money that I'm gonna get, and think, yes, this is amazing. And then when I would get to like getting ready for the shifts, I hated it so much I would call in sick last minute. So the manager, he stopped me one day with my friend, and he was like, look, you need to stop calling in sick, because you know we just can't keep on having you calling in sick. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Literally, what did I do a week later? Called in sick because I hated it. It was the ghetto, the motherfucking ghetto. Guys, it was the ghetto. So I called in sick, got fired. Then I was like, you know what, I still need money, and I humbled myself and I groveled and went back to Liverpool FC. But this time I went through an agency called ARC, and they were like, oh, have you worked for Liverpool FC before? I was like, nope. Nope. I never worked for Liverpool FC before. Guys, how would you get fired from a job and then end up right back in that job? That's how you know times are hard. That's how you know times are hard. Some of you be like, oh, I hate my job, I'm gonna leave. And then you wake up and you realize you hate it, but you realize you got bills to pay. That was me when I was in uni. Humbled myself, went to the agency, groveled for my job back, got that back. Hated it some more. Did like 2 shifts and thought, you know what, this LFC thing's not for me. So I went online, applied again, and thought, you know what am I good at? And I thought, oh, that was when I was starting to get into makeup. So I went and applied for Clinique, guys. And this was it. I'd made it, guys. I'd made it. Let's not joke. Y'all, those of you that know Clinique is a big company. And they have a lot of sales. So yeah, I was a Clinique beauty consultant in Liverpool, and I worked for Clinique. How long did I work for Clinique? So I worked for Clinique for about, ooh, let's put some more gloss on, because you can never have too much gloss. Oh gosh, throwbacks. So anyway, so my next job, guys, was a Clinique beauty consultant. And this job, like I said, it was cushy. I got 80% discount and I loved it. But again, they didn't understand that I'm a student, and it was the ghetto. It was the ghetto. I applied online, got an interview, went to the interview, and obviously because I'm very likable, the manager, she loved me. She was like, I love you, like, well, we need to have you. And at that time, obviously, I'd really got into the beauty stuff, so I had my eyelashes did, I had my makeup did, like, you know, I was ready for that interview. I was like, you are going to hire me whether you like it or not. And they did, they hired me, and I loved it. It was really, really good. Clinique pushed me a lot in the makeup stuff. It pushed me a lot in making YouTube videos, because that's when I realized, like, I loved beauty, I loved fashion, I loved just talking to people. And to be honest, not gonna lie, that job was good until my depression and my anxiety got really bad. And that's when it became the ghetto, because like I said, everybody is crazy. Everybody is crazy. You're all crazy. I need a t-shirt that says everybody is crazy. Where can you meet her? It's the ghetto. It's the ghetto. So yeah, so did that for a bit, loved that, got some free makeup, got my mom loads of skincare stuff. She loves Clinique, and that's when I really started liking the beauty things. So I started my YouTube channel, became a mini content creator, and then I think I had about 2 subscribers and now I have 200 and something of you. I'm not going to say how many I have because I want to get to 100 by the end of this, 500 by the end of this year, guys. So help me, subscribe please. So yeah, so that was that. And with Clinique, the only ghetto thing about it was the targets. So even though I loved selling things and talking to people, you had targets in the sense of like you would have to sell them into something, sell stuff to people that they didn't want, but you'd have to make them want it. So somebody would come in wanting a cheap foundation, or they'd come in wanting a certain product, and I would have to basically upsell, and the more sales you made, the more commission you made. So I think one time I actually did, around Christmas, I got about £600 commission because I sold that much stuff. Like guys, I think I sold like nearly 10,000 worth of Clinique products in December alone. Like yo, Clinique was a crazy company to work for. And the other thing that was ghetto was like sometimes I had to go to training days. Like let me actually tell you guys a funny story. I missed one of my really important seminar lectures, which made me nearly miss a deadline for a project to go to a Clinique consultancy training thing. Make it make sense, because right now I'm not a Clinique consultant, I'm a pharmacist, so you know. Yeah, so yeah, that was really ghetto. And then after that I worked for Boots, and Boots, I hated that. I was a Boots what do you call it, dispenser. Hated it. This is why I don't work for Boots now. Never will work for Boots. Probably want to delete that because who knows, I might get a job with Boots one day. And now guys, I am a pharmacist. I'm a pharmacist. Right, what can I say about being a pharmacist that's not going to get me fired from work or get me taken off the register? So right now I'm a pharmacist. So I've been qualified now for a year, and it's been tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like any other job, it's been tough. It's been really, really tough, and it's been kind of ghetto during this COVID stuff. Like, but you know what? I thought about this the other day, and I was in bed writing these notes for this video, and I genuinely love what I do. I love helping people, and sometimes you have to look at life from the perspective of, what do I love about this? Why am I still doing this? Why do I get up every single day? Besides the money, there has to be a reason you get up and you do what you do, and that's literally what I think. And that's why I've never been able to stick to jobs that I've hated and have been ghetto, because I have to love what I do. And genuinely guys, I do love being a pharmacist. Does it have every job is ghetto? The point of this video was every job is ghetto. And honestly guys, like if you are somebody like me where you have things that you want to achieve, you want to buy a house, you want to do this, you want to do that, just keep on telling yourself that your hustle is your hustle, and it's not forever. It's not forever. What do I see myself doing in the future? I see myself being a full-time YouTuber, and you know what? My dreams are gonna come true. People might think that this YouTube thing for me is a joke. Oh, she's just making videos, or she's just doing this. But I'm here to tell you guys, like honestly, like it's literally, I love doing this. I wake up at 7 in the morning to start filming videos for you guys, and there's no other reason besides going to work where I have to go at 7 AM. I would wake up at 7 AM. Like I would never wake up at 7 AM to go see one of my friends, you know, but I'll wake up at 7 AM to film a video for you guys, because that's how much I love this YouTube shenanigans. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. So working is the ghetto, but you know what? Work hard, be ambitious, follow your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you you can't be anything. Do what you've got to do to get where you've got to get to. And I know a lot of you girls that watch my channel, you're of the younger category, and that's why I thought, you know what, let me make this video, because one girl actually messaged me and she reached out. I'm actually going to see if I can read the message, because it actually made me want to cry. So let me see if I can find it and read it before my camera turns off. Right, let me go on my Insta. If you're not following me on Insta, guys, follow me on Insta. I've been posting a lot more regularly lately. and I really love posting for you guys. So she messaged me saying, hi, hope you're okay. I guess you're more than you're okay because you started your YouTube channel. Me and my mom love your videos and we're definitely subscribed. Don't worry, I've turned the notification button on too. You've achieved so much and I'm so proud of you, and yet you still have time in between being a pharmacist to do YouTube. Like, I cannot even deal. You're gonna be great. I can't wait to see you when you blow up and soon be the likes of Jackie Anna and Patricia Bright, and people will be begging to do collaborations.